In 1 month, or to be more specific, 720 hours from the moment that this video is uploaded, I will be turning 18 years old. And that is scary for a few reasons. First of all, it means that I will legally be an adult, and that kind of sucks. But secondly, it will also be the 10-year anniversary of when I first started uploading to YouTube. And that is also very frightening, because that will mean I have spent a majority of the time of my childhood that I really can remember making YouTube videos. And that will also mean that I will be going into my adult life doing the same thing I've been doing for 10 years. And that is very scary, because when you turn 18, things really begin to change. You've got college to think about, you have taxes to think about, you have a career to think about, and you, most importantly, have a real life to think about. In childhood, you can really experiment with what you think you want to do, but once you turn 18, you gotta lie in the bed you've made, and no takesies backs. So that's very frightening to me, mainly because I do not know the future of this channel. I've been doing this for basically as much of my childhood as I can really remember, and I don't know if I will be able to continue doing so with, like I said previously, college and taxes and real life. I don't know if I will have the time or energy to continue creating content. This isn't me saying that I'm quitting, because I really don't want to. This channel and the community I've built over the last 3 years here, and to an extent the very few people who stayed from my 7-year venture at RJ Extras, have seriously impacted my life. Like, if you are from RJ Extras and watching this, thank you. And if this is the first video of mine you're seeing for some reason, also thank you. And if you joined anywhere in between those 2 points, also thank you. Because I don't think I would be the same person I am today without YouTube and without content creation, and most importantly, without you guys. Creating a Discord server was one of the best decisions I ever made, because I've been able to talk to you and connect with my audience more than I've ever been able to do, and it has been wonderful. You, for whatever reason, think that I'm pretty cool, and like the silly music videos I make, and like the silly video essays I make, and that really does mean a lot. And I think that you are equally, if not infinitely more cool, for being so creative and being so somehow inspired by what I do. And if I have made one person's life better, that makes everything worth it. I've said that since the beginning. That's the reason I started YouTube. I was inspired by the creators that I grew up with, and I wanted to make a difference. I told myself when I uploaded my first video, which was a PNG of an astronaut fighting a PNG of an eyeball on the moon, called Versus, the astronaut versus the magical mystical floating eyeball. And against all odds, you wouldn't believe this, the eyeball won. But ever since I made that video, as ridiculous as it may sound with the context of that video, there's flies everywhere, I said if I made one person's life better with what I make, it would be worth it. And from what I've seen, I've made more than one's life better, somehow, and for that I will be ever grateful. And I want to keep doing that. I want to keep making a positive change in the world with what I do. And whether that means this channel will end in a year or decades from now, I don't know the answer to that question yet. And everything has an ending, except sausage. Those two. But everything has an ending, and only time will tell when mine is. I mean, it's kind of shocking I made it to 18. I mean, with growing up in the American public school system, shocking I survived that. Mental health, shocking I survived that. But I'm here, and I'm still kicking somehow, and I would like to for a while longer, I think. So, I don't know. Something I do know, though, is that I've recently discovered one artist who has made my life a lot better and impacted me more than Tally Hall or Weezer or AJR or Lemon Demon or even Will Wood ever did. And that artist is Philip Labes. He released 4 albums in 1 year called The Seasons Project, and it has really made my life a lot better. And it is now my mission for a little bit here now to spread his positivity to the world as much as I can with my platform. And I have been working for the past few months on writing a feature-length video about his work, which I would love to be released 1 month from now, on my 18th birthday, to celebrate how far I've come and to celebrate someone else. And I hope that even though it isn't typically what I would make, it isn't Tally Hall, it isn't Weezer, it isn't AJR, it isn't Will Wood, it isn't Lemon Demon, but it is something else, and not enough people know about his work, and I would love you to give it a chance. So, I don't know if there will be uploads between now and then, but October 5th, it's a big day because I'll be uploading a big video, hopefully, and I will be turning 18 years old. And by that point, I will still be creating, I'll still be writing, I'll still be singing, I'll still be editing, I'll still be working. And I don't want it to stop. I love this community and I love making things, so I hope you will join me in wherever the next chapter brings us. So until then, stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time.